Welcome back to the Garden Report. I am Jared Weiss, Nick Gelso next to me, and Jimmy Toscano all the way on the end. Jimmy. I got an outlet change, probably should announce right here. So I'm still hosting the Garden Report, but we got so many people here now. I'm taking a bit of a step back.
Roll call.
Because I actually just joined USA Today Sports Media Group to run the news site Celtics Wire. So written content, CelticsWire.com.
Check it out.
I should probably get my URL right.
Put this on
and
pause
I'm still talking on CLNS Media Network.
Go to it, check it out right now, and then come back.
Or you're watching this on the post on CelticsWire.com. So now let's move fast. So let's talk about first Daniel Theis, international man of mystery. We haven't really seen much of him. We haven't seen any work of him with the Celtics. All the rookies played in Summer League pretty much, except for Theis, who is a 25 I think, year-old rookie. Played in the German Bundesliga for the last several years. He looks really good at Eurobasket. He's a pick-and-pop specialist, can dive to the rim really well, moves very nicely. We saw tonight, played some great defense. Whoever wants to take it away.
Nick's got this.
Nick's got this one.
I mean, it was extremely impressive. He played great defense. He was where he needed to be. And first NBA game, correct? Preseason.
I mean, he's a rookie, yeah.
He's a rookie, but he's experienced overseas, and he showed it, though, today, for sure.
Yeah, he's a pro. I mean, let's get one. He's a pro. He's a pro. Everybody knows that. I thought the interesting thing is when somebody asked Brad Stevens about him after the game, and he couldn't even let the question finish. He was like, great game. He said, like, really good game by Theis. And he commented on how he's so good at getting to the rim and getting to the basket. And that's good on a team where you're going to have a guy like Kyrie, and you have so many of these outside shooters, where it's Horford now shooting from the outside, Hayward, Kyrie. All these guys are three-point shooters. It's good to have a guy like Theis where he can mix it up. He's a slasher. He can get to that rim, and he can get in there, not just offensively, but defensively. He's a guy that's not afraid to get up and get over the rim.
I mean, they have a Jonas Jerebko-shaped hole in this roster, and he fills it pretty nicely. He has a lot of those similarities. He's really good at just setting a screen and then just flying to the rim. He's good at that, and he also can pop, and we saw him hit some shots tonight. Another guy that hit some shots tonight, Aaron Baynes. He is essentially the guy filling the Amir Johnson-sized hole on this roster. And the real question I had on Twitter after the game was, who's going to win MVP? Is it going to be Russell Westbrook again? Or is it going to be Daniel Theis, or is it going to be Aaron Baynes?
No,
Aaron Baynes was the star of the show tonight. Not only did he make Dwight Howard look like garbage, although I think Dwight Howard probably did that for the most part. And God, was that painful to watch. But he flashed a good pick-and-pop game in the mid-range, was tremendous defending the rim, great on verticality. Had one where I can't remember who was driving on him, but he just flattened the guy, just going straight up on him. Everyone in the arena was surprised it wasn't a foul, but replay showed it probably wasn't a foul. But Jimmy, what did you see out of Aaron Baynes tonight, especially as a starter in lieu of Marcus Morris, who is not here?
I saw a man amongst boys out there. I just saw a guy who, I said this on the last video, you just don't want to mess with this guy. If you come across him in the wild, just turn around, slowly back away, play dead, whatever you have to do. You don't want to mess with this guy. Dwight Howard found that out the hard way tonight. He's just going to be that. He's going to be that muscle, and every team needs a guy like that. An enforcer, your Kendrick Perkins, perhaps, if you will. That type of muscle. That when somebody comes after, let's say, a Kyrie Irving, he's got some muscle behind him. Say, hey, step back. I got backup here. So I thought that was important. I think he's going to be a fan favorite. I know Tommy Heinsohn's a big fan.
We know Tommy's a big fan, but the Celtics have been sorely needing some of that muscle, right? I tend to say, we're talking 6 years. They haven't had an enforcer like that maybe since Perk. Totally different team, right? So to see Aaron Baynes get out there, mix it up a little bit with Dwight, get Tommy all psyched up, can't beat it. I'm looking forward to seeing him coming off the bench once Morris is back.
Oh, we'll hold the phone because you never know. I think he's going to go matchups with it. I like him coming in as a starter. I like him coming off the bench. I think wherever he comes into the game, he's going to play the same game. He's playing that tough nose, in your face, and he's not giving an inch to anybody.
Yep, the Celtics, they just needed that so much, and he fills that hole for sure.
Yeah, anything more to say? Okay.
No.
So as far as starting lineups are concerned, when they're facing a power big down low like Dwight, that's when Baynes is going to start. Stevens is being pretty upfront about this, that they're going to mix up their starting lineup based on matchup for the entire year.
Yeah, and not only that, Stevens has always taken an extended period of time to actually settle his rotations and get his starting five in order. I won't be surprised if you see it switching quite a bit in the first couple months of the season.
Well, who knows? Maybe Jayson Tatum will force his way in there.
Great transition.
His first game, wow, he showed some impressive stuff. For one, his first 3 plays on defense, he got deflections, got a few steals. I think I counted 5 deflections, I think, tonight, probably even more than that. And when he gets out there on the break, he can't finish yet, but he gets over the rim. And probably not this year, but a couple years from now, he's going to be dominating that space above the rim, Jimmy.
Yeah, I agree. I think obviously tonight you saw a lot of nerves, overshooting, a little herky-jerky out there. But when he got out in space, the length was one thing that really stood out to me. Durant-like length almost, you know what I mean? Where he's like that tall, lanky guy. He's got to add that muscle, but his game is there. And Brad Stevens said it, he's going to get so much better. He has so much more room for improvement where you're literally, the player you saw tonight, just like you said, 2-3 years from now, just completely different. It's going to be completely more polished, and I think the Celtics, it's obviously early, but I think they're going to be very happy with the trade that they made on draft night.
All in all, basketball is here. I couldn't be more excited. I'm sure the viewers couldn't be more excited. And we got a taste of it tonight, preseason, but we still got a taste of this new lineup, and it's going to be an exciting year for sure.
All right, so these guys will be back next Monday when the Celtics host the Philadelphia 76ers. Markelle Fultz. I don't think Joel Embiid's going to be playing. He just started actually scrimmaging, so we'll see. Maybe future Celtic Jahlil Okafor will be there. Though I don't think they're going to need Jahlil Okafor after what we saw from the rookie bigs tonight. I won't be here. I'm going to be on the road in France and Germany covering some French basketball, actually.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Our friends here that make our microphone Sennheiser are sending me out to Germany to do an audiophile workshop. So I'll have some reports from out there over on CelticsWire.com. So to thank you to Jimmy Toscano, Nicholas,
You're welcome.
Yeah, Nicholas Gelso, also from the old country, who now lives in Boston, is going to be on much more.
That's where I live.
So we're excited to have him here. And of course, Jeremy Karp behind the camera, who's saluting right now. That is it for the Garden Report. We will see you soon.